Hello, everyone. My guest today is Shawn North. He's founder and creator of Vid Live, a micro SaaS company that helps auto-embed Facebook Live video on your webpage. In addition to working on Vid Live, he also works full-time as a developer for a major auto manufacturer. All right, Shawn, you ready to take us to the top?
Sure.
You're very diverse. Auto manufacturing and Facebook Live videos, huh?
Yeah.
Development, though, on both of them?
Yeah, my main job is a developer for web applications.
Okay, so how'd you come up with Vid Live? Is there any connection between the auto and the video?
Not at all. It's just I don't know. Really, I've kind of been interested in live video for a while since it started becoming popular, and just researching different platforms and stuff. I realized that Facebook sort of has a missing link in what they how they present live video on websites.
What is that missing link? I thought there was an embed code that I could use to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. They have an embed code, but the problem is there's a new embed code for every live video. So each time you're live, you have to take the time to grab that code and throw it back onto your website. So what my application does is solves that problem by using one embed code, and every time you're live, it'll be live on your website.
Oh, super interesting. Can you feed that link into like OBS and the streaming tools, and the same link will work?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a lot of customers that use OBS, and they love it because they just put that one embed code on their site and they don't have to worry about it. So every time they go live on Facebook, it automatically goes live on their website. Yeah,
that I totally see the need for this, especially with everyone being locked down at home. Everyone's doing more virtual online events. Have you seen a pop over the past couple of months in terms of paid customers?
Oh, huge. When COVID started and all the lockdown started, my subscription base just skyrocketed, basically.
That's crazy. So how many paying customers today, and how many signed up just in the last 3 months, would you say?
I have about 450 paying. In the last 2 months, I would say half of that.
Wow, that's incredible. When did you launch the company? What year?
It was about late 2018, and in the beginning, I didn't get a lot of traction. I got a few signups here and there. Marketing is not my big forte, or it's just not my strong suit.
I know. So, how the hell did I get you to agree to a podcast?
What's that?
I said, how the hell did I get you to agree to a podcast?
Oh, I don't know. I got your email. I thought it was pretty cool. I looked at what you do and thought it was pretty cool, so I wanted to do it.
I love that, man. Okay, interesting. So not a marketer, but having fun. You wrote the first line of code and incorporated, you said, in 2018?
Yeah.
450 customers today, of which about 200 came in the past 2 or 3 months, which is super incredible. How are you pricing this thing?
In the beginning, I priced it at about $9 a month. And I realized real quick that was overpriced for what I was offering. I dropped it down to $5, and then I got some signups, but it seemed just too low for what I was doing. And so then I kind of met in the middle at $7 a month. It's a small thing. It's solving a small problem, but it saves people time. So people like it.
Yeah. So is it fair to say those 450 today are paying about $7 a month on average?
Yes, definitely. Yes.
So you're doing, this is like what, $3,000-$4,000 a month in sort of side income for you?
Yeah.
That's great. Really interesting. Yeah. How did you said with such confidence that $9 was too high for what you were selling. How did you know that? In the beginning, it just didn't feel right. I don't know. I didn't really know how to price it, because I thought it was such a small thing, a small problem it was fixing, but I knew, it was saving people time. And then after talking with some of my customers and stuff, it seemed like I should just drop it. It just, that $2, really, I think it helped out because it really started getting people on. But then again, when COVID started, I probably could have got away with $10, easy. Well, walk me through those first few customers though. Where did you find them from? Do you remember who they were?
I do, and most of them were from churches. That is probably, I would say 70% of my clients are from churches. It's a huge need for them to be able to stream online. So
So my grandma runs a church, and her husband Jim. It was so painful trying to teach them how to use live stream on a FaceTime call and helping them get all the software to work because they're older, they don't really get technology. How do you handle support?
Right now, I handle support just via email and through Facebook Messenger. I do get a lot of customers like you're describing, and I just walk them through it. It's really simple. You sign up basically through your Facebook account, and that connects to the if you're an admin for that page, your church page, then you're automatically connected, and you just throw that code up on your site, and it'll work next time you're live.
That's interesting. Okay, so how is it just you building the company, or you have a little team?
No, it's just me.
Just man, this is the best way to do it, man. A side hustle, $3-4 grand a month, mostly margin. Why not?
Yes, definitely.
You have good design, though. I mean, did you pay someone to do the design, or you put this together yourself?
I put that together myself. I'm mostly a back-end guy as far as building applications. So I go and find a template and put it together that way. As far as I know.
It looks really great. So it sounds like you found this as a template, and then you sort of edited the template to match what you need.
Right. Yeah.
Really interesting. Okay, so how are you signing up new customers today? Like, how are they finding you?
Mostly through this search, the Google search. I'm trying to add more landing pages for different keywords and things like that, and basically just learning how to market this thing. I'm trying to get in front of more churches, obviously, because they're the people that I think are more receptive or most receptive towards it.
So what is that? Like, you trying to optimize for live stream churches, or what's the keyword you're targeting?
Yeah, stuff like that. Auto embed, Facebook Live, for your ministry or for your church, things like that.
So I'm looking at
it's difficult. It's hard to put into words what the app does.
I'm looking at that search term right now, live stream churches, just out of curiosity to see who ranks for it. So Vimeo and GoTellIt.co are running ads against that keyword. And then there's not a lot of competition at all. It's actually individual churches like this Riverbend church, a link to their live stream, not a tool for live streaming. I mean, this sounds like a great opportunity for you.
Yeah, definitely.
So
pursue that.
Have you reached out to this guy, Jake at Churchfront? His YouTube ranks #1 for the keyword live streaming setup for small churches.
Yes, I have seen that video.
Did you reach out and try and convince him to link to you in the video?
I have not, and that's a good idea. I should probably do that.
Interesting.
Again, marketing is not my strong thing.
I hear you, man. I hear you. And so why not? I mean, how do you decide how much time to spend on your auto gig versus this?
Well, I work from home with my normal job, so the idea of having this application or just my own business, I wanted to find something that was small, something that would solve a small problem, save people time, and I wanted low maintenance, very low maintenance, or very low interaction with the actual application. So once a person signs up, they configure it, put it on their site, set it, and forget it. That was my goal. So I think I'm doing pretty well at that. That way, I don't have a lot of interaction with the customers after the fact. After they're done.
What do you use to measure things like customer churn, or do you measure that at all right now?
I kind of look at the charts that are on Stripe. I use Stripe for that. So for the most part, my churn is pretty low. So
what does Stripe say it is?
Right now, I think it was 7% or something last time I looked.
That's annually or monthly?
That's annually.
That's super low. 7%. That's really low.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So, why not quit the auto thing and go all in on this bad boy?
It's the auto thing is too easy. I still enjoy it. I still enjoy what I'm doing, and the side thing is still it's easy, so it's not taking up a lot of my time. So it's
why not, right?
There's no reason to quit it,
Yep. And you're not doing anything in terms of paid ads, right?
No, I tried that. I tried the Google ad thing and stuff, and I just felt like I was spending too much money and not getting enough out of it. So,
like, how much were you spending?
I spent like at one point $300 a month or something, and I didn't feel like I was getting enough signups. So I didn't feel like I was getting enough impressions, really.
Yeah, no, it makes good sense. This is fascinating, man. Well, listen, we're rooting for you. Let's wrap up here with the famous 5. Number 1, favorite business book.
Favorite business book? I don't really have one.
All right. Number 2, is there a tool you use online that you really like?
I use Pusher for the application. I really enjoy working with that.
Pusher?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, how many hours of sleep are you getting every night?
I don't sleep very well at all. Probably like 4 to 5.
Oh, that's not healthy.
I'm not a good sleeper.
All right. And what's your situation? Married, single, kiddos?
I'm married and I have two girls. 2
kiddos. Okay. And how old are you?
I am 46 this year.
Congratulations. Okay. I thought you were going to say 46 tomorrow, and I was going to say congratulations. Okay. So 46 years old. Last question. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
I wish my 20-year-old self knew how to invest better in internet stocks.
Shawn, if someone came to you and offered you, let's see, $3,000 a month times 12 months, so you're doing $36,000 annually. If someone came today and offered you $50,000 to sell the thing outright, would you sell?
Probably not. No.
And why not?
I think it's just over time. It's worth more than that. I think I could build it to way more than $50,000.
Guys, Shawn North, vidlive.co, live streaming for churches mainly, but really could be used for a lot. It helps you use the same link every time you go live, making your interface and your engagement with things like OBS much easier, less stressful. He's got, call it, a couple hundred folks that are paying $450, paying $7 a month, so $3,100 a month right now in revenue. More than half that has come because of COVID, which is really incredible. No money spent on marketing or sales. It's a one-man team right now, bootstrapped it. This is the way to do it, folks. Shawn, thanks for taking us to the top.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it, and the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.